Diane and Emma here. Welcome to another little Hygge chat across the kitchen table. But first up, can you give me a hand with something? Never gets old. We're coming up for Halloween, and just a little fun fact. I know you all love the hygge, the Danish hygge, getting cozy. In Denmark, we have a word for things that are scary or spooky and kind of gory, and it's uhygge. So it's the word hygge, but you put a U at the front of it. So that's my little bit of uhygge for today. I've had a lot of questions recently about, now that my husband and I are empty nesters, our kids have both got their own flats in the city that they own. We own the flats, though the kids are not coming back. It's just hubby and me here now. And I've had a lot of questions about, will I be doing decorating the same for Christmas or for Halloween? And the answer to that is basically yes, because in our family, I'm the one that enjoys it. The rest of the family really can kind of take it or leave it. And here was me making my little clementines, and I draw little faces on them. So I mean, that just kind of shows you what kind of level I'm at. And some of the other things, I won't be displaying them. This is actually a really cute one that plays the Addams Family. Anyway, I will spare you that one today, and enough of the uhygge and back onto the hygge stuff. A few things. We are moving on with our Christmas prep. Now remember, we're planning for Christmas or the holidays, whatever you're planning for. We're doing it in small, sizable chunks, where we're doing it in a hygge way, so that we don't get stressed when it actually comes to the event. And I'm reposting the videos that I made back in 2017. And I've made plenty of Christmas videos since then. You can see what I was doing last year. But I've chosen 2017 because I couldn't even remember those videos. And the information is still the same. It's the Flylady missions. And if you want to know where we're at, I've got a kind of recap on my blog. There's a checklist, so you can kind of check off the missions as you go. And you will see that they kind of repeat every week because they're following the Flylady's daily focus idea, that each day of the week we have a kind of focus for the day, whether that is errands or anti-procrastination day, and it just follows that. So it's small, easy missions, and the videos are about 5 minutes each. But anyway, I'll put a link above and below to that. I mentioned that when I'm doing my personal Christmas planning, I use the Flylady's Holiday Control Journal, and I do it in conjunction with the Getting Things Done method. Now, I'm not going to show you my private list because, you know, I never share about the family. They don't want to be on camera. But the idea behind it is the same that I went through in the Getting Things Done series that I did. You have these things that you need to do, and then you break it up into 4 things. And then I've got these lists on my telephone so I can refer to them as necessary, and then I'm kind of working through the missions. And I'll just give you a quick recap. So you've got a piece of paper or a notebook. You can do it on your telephone, however you want to do it. And you've got 4 sections, because basically anything that you need to get done will fall into one of these categories. So, and you can use the same thing for your office work, you know, for your business. But basically I've got home, anything that needs to be done physically in the home. Now that could be cleaning, it could be baking Christmas cookies, anything like that you're going to physically do inside the home. And again, if you're in the office, anything that you're going to physically do at your desk. Then you've got things outside the home or away from your desk. For me, that will be any kind of errands, dropping off donations. Maybe I have decluttered Christmas decorations and I need to take them to the charity shop, the thrift store. Maybe I need to pick up some baking supplies when I'm out on errand day. So anything like that, when I'm physically outside the house, I've got my list, so that when I'm actually outside the house, I can look at my list and say, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? Then I've got a section called Discuss, and this will be, for example, maybe I'm talking to my husband and say, okay, when are we going to Edinburgh to visit my family before Christmas? Or maybe I'm asking the kids Do they have any wishes for for the Christmas gifts? So I cannot make a decision on anything until I've discussed it. And if you're working in an office, or if you have your own business, that'll maybe be things to discuss with your boss, or things to discuss with co-workers or clients. And then the last one that I have here is online, and that's anything that I will do when I am on the computer or with my telephone. And that's a great list to have, because often, you know, I'll maybe have an idea, oh, I need to look up something online. But instead of going to do it there and then, I kind of save them up, because you know what it's like when you get into the computer, or when you open your telephone to send just one text, suddenly you're kind of sucked into the black hole of the internet. So it kind of keeps it well categorized, and then instead of you thinking all the time, oh, you know, what do I need to do? If you are outside the home, you can take that list and say, okay, what can I do when I'm outside? When you're inside the home, you can look at that one, and so on and so forth. So I hope that gave you a little recap of how it works. If you want to know how I combine the two systems, Flylady, getting things done, as I said, I've got a whole series, and I'll put a link up there and link down below. And also, we are coming up for the month of November, and here in Denmark, actually this weekend, this is when we put our clocks back. Now, I've told you before, we have a little tradition here in Denmark, that in spring we put the clocks forward, and that's when we bring forward garden furniture. We bring it out of storage and put it forward in the garden. And then alternatively, when we get to autumn, we're putting the clocks back, and then we put the garden furniture back in storage. So that's what the Danes will be doing this weekend. It's just a little easy way to remember it, and it's very damp and dark and wet outside these days now. So I will be moving most of the garden furniture back in at the weekend. And also, because we're coming up for November, I'm doing another giveaway. You can win a free coaching session with me. I coach people online. I help them with time management, with clutter problems. I've got a real gift for identifying the problem, and I'll give you ideas that you can move forward with right there and then. So if you'd like to win a coaching session with me, all you need to do is just comment down below and say yes please. You don't need to be tagging people and tagging 5 friends, because I really don't like those kind of promotion things. I'm here to give you some help. So just comment down below. Make sure you comment on this video, not on any of the other videos. This is the free coaching session for November. So if you put your name down below, and then next week I will pick a name at random. So good luck with that. If you want to check out the Hygge Christmas planning videos, do that. Maybe you are getting ready for Halloween. And all I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the Danish uhygge be with you. And I'll see you very soon with a rap, rap, rap. Okay, bye for now.